Hello, my name is Teresa Bowen, and I'm excited to be here today as the Director of Exceptional Student Education to share with parents some important information about distance learning and resources for students with disabilities during this school closure. I know many of you may be anxious about how this might work for your child, but I want to reassure you that the plan to provide alternative services through distance learning was made with both federal and state guidelines in mind. As students with disabilities have a wide range of abilities, the plan was designed to allow teachers to individualize educational activities that will be posted to an online classroom or provided directly to parents. Please be aware that this plan is not traditional virtual school or like signing up for an online class that is completely done independently. It is providing a way for parents and students to stay in contact, preserve appropriate routines and instruction through video, and allowing for services on an IEP to be provided in an alternate manner. Although this is an unprecedented event in education and a new way of work for many educators, services for students with disabilities, including therapies for behavior, speech and language, and occupational therapies, have been provided in this manner for many years. As a shortage for these therapists has grown, many families have turned to distance learning companies for telehealth services, as live sessions were unavailable in their area. There is even research on telehealth and autism from 2018 that indicates there is a wide range of benefits in providing intervention using telehealth for individuals with autism, their families, and teachers. We know there will be some challenges and details to work through as we transition to this plan, but we are committed to the provision of services to the greatest extent possible during this time. To describe the plan simply, teachers and therapists will be preparing activities based on their typical curriculum path and activities based on the services and goals on their child's individual education plan or IEP. The teacher or other service providers will be in touch with you and your child to see what assistance may be needed. They will also contact you if your child may have special equipment or materials at the school that may be needed to be picked up. If your child works on the typical school standards, their ESE teacher may be added to the general education teacher's classroom. Their role will be to ensure accommodations are in place, as well as assign any additional practice needed to address IEP goals. They may meet with your student virtually to help them keep their assignments organized and provide any help. This would happen for any of the courses that your student has services listed in the IEP. For those students on modified curriculum, their teacher or teachers will establish Google Classrooms and will post both curriculum and additional practice to address IEP goals. Other service providers may be added to collaborate with teachers about assignments. If the classroom has specific routines that can be recorded, the teacher may post recordings for you or the student to play. An example of this might be songs sung in circle time every morning that the teacher records and posts for the student to play. Activities for the week will be posted, and the teachers will let you know when they are available to assist you and your student. If you are wondering if your child will be following the typical or modified curriculum plan, there are 3 easy ways to find out. First, you can look at your child's report card. If the word access appears before any of their classes, they are on modified curriculum. Or if you have a copy of your child's IEP, you can look at the participation and assessment page. If you see that they participate in the Florida Standards Alternate Assessment, or FSAA, they are working on modified curriculum. If you do not have either of these documents, you can either ask your child's teacher or call our office at 337-8104. Some of the most common services, such as speech, occupational, and physical therapy, will continue to be provided by their current specialist from this area, but in a distance format. They will work with you to determine what this alternate format would be based on the student goals, needs, and family schedule. They may provide practice items for you and your child, live or recorded sessions on the computer, assistance through telephone calls, or other appropriate methods based on the goals. Additionally, there are other specialists available to assist with the needs of the students. Behavior, transition, vision, hearing, and assistive technology specialists will continue to be a contact for you or the teacher regarding a need of the student. Staffing specialists will continue to be your contact about IEP meetings for your child and how we will work with you about when and how those meetings will be conducted. We also have a parent liaison, Donna Jerf, who will continue to be available to assist families. One of the exciting announcements I have is that she will be conducting virtual parent support meetings very soon. We continue to build resources for teachers and parents, and here are a few ways you can get that information. Under the Exceptional Student Education section on the leeschools.net website, we have started a Parent Resource tab where we will continue to place great information we find for families. Another place to get this information is by following us on Twitter at 9450 ESE. As school districts around the country prepare for distance learning, there are many organizations creating materials and providing training for parents. We will continue to sift through the information coming in and identify those items we believe are appropriate for our students. We know that this is a new adventure we are embarking on together in education. Please know we are here to support and assist you and your child throughout the time we are involved in distance learning. Please do not hesitate to reach out to us. Our parent hotline is 337-8104 and is available from 7 to 5 Monday through Friday. I am encouraged about the amount of learning going on by families and teachers to prepare. Please remember we are all in this together.